They trusted me with their homes. I trusted them with their lives. I suppose we all lost something. I've always been good at blending in. A chameleon in a world that never really noticed. To my clients, I was Todd Kohlhepp, the charming, successful real estate agent who sold dreams wrapped in picket fences. But beneath the surface, I was something far darker. Something I never bothered to hide because no one ever cared to look. My story begins, as all nightmares do, in the quiet. I wasn't born a monster, not entirely. But monsters are made, brick by brick, out of desperation, rage, and opportunity. At 15, I kidnapped a girl in Arizona. She was pretty, naive. I wanted control, and for those few hours, I had it. The law took 15 years from me in return. A fair trade, I suppose. When I got out, I wanted more than control, I wanted power. I found it in South Carolina, building a reputation as a reliable, hardworking real estate agent. People liked me. Trusted me. I didn't even have to try. It was easy to sell dreams to people desperate to escape their own nightmares. But my nightmares never left. They whispered to me, soft at first, then louder. By 2003, I couldn't ignore them anymore. The Superbike massacre. It started with a motorcycle. Superbike Motorsports, a small shop in Chesney, was the kind of place where everyone knew everyone. Scott Ponder, the owner, had laughed at me once, dismissed me as a joke. I hated being dismissed. So, one day, I walked in with a gun and ended 4 lives: Scott, his mother Beverly, service manager Brian Lucas, and mechanic Chris Sherbert. It was over in minutes. I walked out, locked the door behind me, and vanished. The case went cold, and I continued my life. Nobody suspected the man who sold houses by day could spill blood by night that I found my outlet on Amazon. A folding shovel, reviewed, keep in car for when you have to hide the bodies and you left the full-size shovel at home. Does not break. A padlock, sturdy. Can take a beating. No one took me seriously. Why would they? By 2016, I was bored. Murder had become a routine, and I wanted something different. That's when I met Kala Brown and Charlie Carver. They needed work, and I offered them a job on my property. Charlie didn't last long. A bullet to the chest, quick and clean. But Kala was different. I chained her inside a shipping container, kept her alive for weeks. She screamed at first, begged, prayed. Eventually, she just stopped. It was almost peaceful, watching her surrender. But peace never lasts. Her disappearance drew attention. Investigators traced her to my property, a sprawling stretch of land perfect for secrets. They found her, alive, banging on the walls of her steel prison. It didn't take long for everything else to unravel. When they arrested me, I confessed. I led them to the graves I had carefully hidden over the years. The Superbike murders. Kala's torment. The nameless bodies buried in shallow dirt. In 2017, the courtroom was silent as they sentenced me to 7 consecutive life sentences without parole. The world called me a monster, but I never felt like one. I was efficient, calculated, methodical. They say my story ends here, behind bars. But nightmares don't die, do they? They just find new places to hide.